waste audit starts with gathering your supplies. Here I have 4 containers that I'm going to use to pre-sort my waste during the waste audit period. I also have a scale, a camera, and a calculator, a paper where I'm going to log my findings, gloves, and a tarp. The simplest way to do the audit is to assign each container to a waste category. So here I have one for recyclables that I can recycle curbside, one for harder to recycle items that I'll have to take to a drop-off site, one for compostable, organic material, and one for the landfill trash that I can't figure out how to put in a different category. Now that you have your supplies ready, make your plan for how long you want to conduct the audit. Tell your family what you're doing and make sure everyone in the household is on board and knows the plan so you can get an accurate measurement of what you are throwing out. Before you start the audit, weigh each empty container so that at the end of the week you can just weigh the full containers and get the amount of waste per category easily. So now I'm here weighing my containers and noting down their empty weights. Now I'm ready to begin my audit. Throughout the week, I'm going to put my waste pre-sorted into each of these containers and then review the results at the end of the week. If you're unfamiliar with what types of items are commonly accepted in curbside recycling, drop-off recycling facilities, or compost, we have created a handy waste audit guide that has commonly accepted items in each of those categories. So here I am at the end of the week, and I'm going to review the results of my waste audit. And I'm going to start weighing each container while full and then subtract out those empty weights to figure out how much weight of each type of material I've collected. I've seen I have about 2 pounds of compost, 2 pounds of recyclables, a pound of drop-off or harder to recycle items, and about a half a pound of trash for the landfill. So a big thing I'm noticing is that, my compostables are a big portion of my waste by weight. And a great option for that is a backyard compost pile if you have the space, or if you don't, there's also a new drop-off compost service available in Wheat Ridge through a company called Scraps. You could look into that and consider subscribing. For recyclables, which are also quite heavy, you could consider signing up for curbside recycling. There's a number of haulers that provide that service in Wheat Ridge. And for your drop-off materials, there are a number of sites in the Wheat Ridge area that collect those types of items. And in our waste audit guide, we've provided some recycling resources for where you could take those types of items. And then I'm going to take a look in the trash and see if there's anything in there that I could consider doing something else with. For the landfill trash, I decided to use the tarp and further sort it into subcategories to get a better sense of what types of things I was throwing out. I found that most of my items were food related, either carry-out containers or plastic food packaging. Food packaging is a tough one, but some ways I could reduce it are by buying in bulk and by bringing my own containers to purchase bulk food, coffee, and other forms of carry-out when and where businesses allow it. So I hope you learned something, and please fill out our Google form at the end of our waste audit guide and tell us what you found.